Alors, on va aller d'abord.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you, Kelly. C'est là que je vais aller. First of all. J'ai acheté des poissons. Oui. Allô? Hein? Je serais pas crevé de faim, pis toi? Oui. T'es... Oh! Allô? Une toilette? Baf. Quick. Ah. Ah. Amour. Ici, je peux pas changer grand-chose. Berk. Berk est horrible. Chess. Oh, ok, j'ai des chess là. Ça va être-tu pour vrai, ça? 3, 5. Power damage va être 3. La santé par 5. Ammo. Mais ça augmente ma santé. Donc, toi, pourquoi t'as... Oh, t'as peu. Ok, non, le reste est plat. Ok. Left support webbing. Increase health by 10%. Increase shield. Ouais, non. Je vais l'essayer. Là. Merci. Après, ici, c'est autre chose. Non, à part d'être à moitié fucké. Ok, on déconne. Ah, je vais-tu lire mes messages avant ou après? Oh, je vais lire avant.
No messages for you, Commander.
Pourquoi tu m'as dit que j'en avais? Il y en a un, là? Oui, Monsieur Batia. I do remember you. Yes. Your wife was on the 212 on Eden Prime. Yeah. T'as menti.
That Kasumi is an interesting addition to the crew. I can see why she's good at her work. She never reveals anything meaningful about herself.
On va aller
It's
voir
all on the
Kasumi.
surface. It'll be a challenge getting to know who she really is. Anyway, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Nope.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Have a good day. Il y a aussi notre ami Joker. Non, il n'y a rien ici, là. Non. Bon, ça aurait pas arrivé qu'il trouve des lumières bleues comme là. Non. Oh! Oh, pas sûr que Joker va
Nominal
être content.
profile.
The Elusive Man has some crazy looking eyes for a guy trying to lay low.
C'est autre chose, là, que j'ai pas vu.
Commander,
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Ok, toi, t'as rien à dire, là?
I assume everything's going well up here?
We're just having an argument over personalization of my workspace.
Cerberus regulations are clear, Mr. Moreau. Personalization does not include grease on my bridge cameras.
It's just mad that all its footage of me looks like a dream sequence.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Well, Edie, toujours rien à
Yes,
dire?
Shepard.
Ouais.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
Ben là, si tout est classifié. Ouais, non, ça va tout être les mêmes maudites niaiseries.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block
Yeah,
that
okay.
prevents me from
C'est
answering
bon,
that
je te poserai
question.
ça une autre fois.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Yeah, thank you. Live with your block. We have a block here too. It's a block québécois. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Let's start from the bottom. Commençons par le bas. Oui. Qui qu'on vient voir? First of all, toujours les deux portes fermées. Oui. Ok.
I've got green across the board. The forward tanks are buoyant and elevated.
Are you talking about the Normandy or Miranda?
I'm talking about the one that's covered and protected, not bouncing in the breeze.
I don't know. Operative Lawson's uniform is very official. It always makes me stand at attention.
You're such a dog.
Ok, tu fais choisir.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Non, y a rien.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Ouais, les deux sont ici.
How may I help you, Commander?
I have a present for you, Doc.
Sarah's ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now, you and me?
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
Don't you have any friends or family?
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability. Jeff, Joker will always have Vrolic syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly it's true.
Treating Joker gives you a kind of stability.
So does this ship, even if it's a copy. Or, hell, maybe it's you, Shepard. Our immovable center. A place for a person to stop and catch her breath. Or maybe I'm just happily drunk.
Yep.
Would it hurt if it was simple like that for once?
Here's to simply being happily drunk.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah. I do too. I level up? Seriously? Oh. I guess I'm drunk. Really do? Oh. Hello. Oh. Have a good night. Have a good sleep. That was good. So, are we drunk very long? This okay? Okay. One mission. What about you?
Commander, those provisions you provided were perfect. I owe you. I've already thrown together some of my calamari gumbo. Here.
Calamari gumbo. La pieuvre. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Truth told, it's based on an Asari recipe. Seems a little cannibalistic to me with their tentacles and all, but they ain't no good grub. Anyway, thanks again. You really came through.
Bon, parfait. Bonne journée, t'as plus rien d'autre
How
à
can I
dire.
help you, Commander?
Bon, ben, bonne journée.
I won't take any more of your time.
On s'en reparle à la fin de la game. Toi, t'as plus rien à rajouter, là?
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an
Hey.
operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far, things have gone exceptionally well. As
Aye,
Cerberus operations go,
si, j'ai pas
this is
d'auto
one of the
d'espagnol.
best I've
Allô?
been a part of.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the Elusive Man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
Yeah, why should I? No. Je veux pas le savoir, pourquoi, moi? Why should I?
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
How bad were the terms you and your father parted on?
Shots were fired.
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
I assume that Cerberus approves of your enhanced abilities?
Of course, Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the Elusive Man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
Piccolo, you better than that. No, why not?
Talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used by your father, by Cerberus.
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Who
Papa.
exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic. My father believed deeply in a human positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
Talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used by your father, by Cerberus.
Ok, ils ont changé la
Maybe.
phrase, mais
I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda.
yeah,
You
ok.
don't need to make excuses for it.
That's
Sorry.
easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we
Et là, la
rebuilt you.
loupe.
I'm great because of it.
Non, non, c'est correct, tu m'as déjà répondu.
Tell me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
You have been grown in that tube. No mother. Okay.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander.
Huh? Non, je pensais pas qu'elle voudrait me parler. Y a-tu d'autres choses, ça? Ah, Kasumi! Où elle? Oh! Coucou! Hello! Oh! Hé hé hé! De la boisson! Ou un verre de jus, je sais pas. Mais c'est rouge! Alors, peux-tu prendre le bleu? Du rouge puis du bleu. C'est supposé faire du mauve. Yeah! Yeah! Purple. Purple rain. Ah non, ben là, je suis pas sûr qu'un vert, le calice. Hello, Kasumi. It's me. I'm a little, I'm sorry. So,
That painting has a special place in my heart. An art collector hired me to steal it. When I got there, the painting was gone. On the way out, I saw it being hauled off by another thief. I chased him down, tackled him, and took the painting. That's how Keiji and I met. We never did turn it into our employers. The red rose. That used to be my calling card when I first started out. In place of whatever I took, I left a single red rose. It wasn't until I met Keiji that I realized how silly it was. He had a way of making you realize when you were just being sentimental. I stole that on a dare, believe it or not. There was a big museum show coming to Ilium. Artifacts from Earth going on tour. Very high security. Keiji dared me to steal this. So I broke in, hacked the security, put a few guards to sleep, and replaced the piece with a worthless duplicate. They never knew the difference. My first museum job. Nowhere near the last. That's my favorite piece, painted for me by a child prodigy from Elysium. She was the cutest thing. She was kidnapped by slavers who hoped to sell her on Omega. I wasn't about to let that happen. I set up an idea as a buyer's rep to get a special tour of the slaver's vessel. Once aboard, I freed the girl and smuggled her off the ship. She painted that for me on the way home. I'll never forget how it felt to watch her work.
un peu weird. Je sais pas trop c'est quoi leur présent. Qu'est-ce qu'on voit là-dessus, c'est- on dirait un vieux. Une vieille cassette 4 pistes. Remember the tape in the Walkman? 4-track? Ah,
Don't laugh, I like those books. Romance novels, crime novels, the classics. There's something about the feel of actual paper in your hands, their musty smell.
yeah.
It's relaxing. Keiji
On
used to
that,
find books for me while on the job.
We are.
Some of these are more valuable than the objects he was hired to steal.
You have something to say.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all.
Hello?
I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change.
Méchant window.
Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the evil. The food's gotten better lately, though. I guess his reputation will
Ah,
take
je
time.
viens d'y apporter. I just drop him the new food. How you know it?
I'm not really sure what to do with myself. Not much call for thievery aboard a ship.
Come and see me in my cabin. I offer a massage.
Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk
Okay,
about.
bye-bye. Okay, Kasumi, it's done. Somebody else. Is there somebody there? Hello.
It's
Oh,
just too dangerous for them in New Canton. I'm shipping my family back to Earth.
You can afford that?
Cerberus looks out for their own. They're funding the transport for me.
Cerberus.
It's the least they can do when we're putting our lives on the line.
I'm so sorry. They will eat you if they can. But... Okay, what else? Okay, where do we go? Don't push back our luck. Oh, sorry. Hey, forget him. Jacob. So sorry. Il est titre, lui. Tu parles d'une maudite place. Une place que je me sers jamais. Ouais, faut bien que je dise bonjour.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters.
Blah, blah, blah,
it's a
blah.
privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that wasn't my choice, but I don't want to be harsh.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
Yeah, I do.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
Glad? No. War? Nah. A bit rude.
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
And buy the book. Okay, bye-bye. Job done. Okay, now. Where do we go? Squad. C'est que j'ai là-dedans, spécial. I've got 2 more points. Defender. What the fuck is that? 2 brain making power more potent. Efficiency. Defender. What the fuck is that? Ok, c'est là que c'est lui qui gère ma vie. Là. Bon, on va commencer là 1. C'est pas grave, ça va être carré. Ok, toi. C'était rien. Hey, ma boulette marche. Oui, on y va sur mes gars là. Kasumi. The Professor. This is, yeah, okay. Ah ouais, help Kasumi, c'est nouveau. Mais non. Ouais, non, là, faut aller dans ce coin-là. Omega has been a haven for criminals, terrorists, and malcontents for thousands of years. Yeah. That time the station has lain idle and abandoned for centuries, only to be reactivated by a new group of outlaws seeking a fresh start. Yeah. Space Station's original elegant design, Jesus Christ, has given way to, and what the fuck is that? Haphazard expansion, haphazard. Okay, okay, understand. It's, do it anywhere, anytime, and haphazard. Yeah. Expansion by scrambling factions of every species. There is no central government of unifying authority on Omega. Good lord, that was fun. And nobody can recall a time there was one. Well, I guess we duck. Ready, guys? Bon, ben, on va faire un girl power. Yep, Miranda et Katsumi. Ah, Jacob, il est venu. Bonne journée. Ça neuf. Yes, sir. Puis là, c'est à ton tour. Oui. On va découvrir. Katsumi. Ouais, mais c'est auto. On va pas coûter, hein. Puis pas de new gun.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Aria wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
I'll talk to your boss when I'm damn well ready.
Then you'd better get ready. No one keeps Aria waiting.
Yeah.
Afterlife now.
Me.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Thank you, Edie.
Shut it.
Oh! That wasn't pleasing.
Please. You have to help me.
Why? I don't know you.
Good talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me.
Nice
You must be
eyes.
Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
Okay.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
Okay.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
Kind of arrangement.
Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns, runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
Yeah, we'll do it.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Have a good day, sir. Ok, c'est un autre Coruscant. Nice.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
See, wow. Nice place. This is fucking cool. I wish I had a sniper. But I can't even aim here. Okay. Afterlife, now. Yeah. Do I cooperate?
Come on, let me in.
Yeah.
Ari's expecting me. Ugh.
Annoyed. If she were expecting you, you'd be inside.
Elcor. I love Elcor.
You've let 10 people in while I've been standing here.
Uncaring. They were VIPs.
What are you looking at?
The man whose day I'm about to ruin.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Maybe I am. Maybe you better get out of here before I find you some.
All right. I've got stuff to do anyway. Come on, let's get out of here.
Have a good day, Sarah. Si tu veux-tu finir dans ma soupe? Je suis sûr que tu fais des bonnes épices. Yeah, it's cool.
Give me another drink, Rob.
What? No, why not? Thank you. C'est gentil. Bon, mais là, attendez-vous, Calis. Who are you?
You want to talk? Talk to Aria.
Ouais. Ben voyons! Si boire, là, tu peux passer, bébé. Ok, lui, il veut pas. Toi, tu me parles pas, t'es un gros moron. Oh, Elena! Quel souvenir!
Commander Shepard? Is that you? I'd heard you were dead.
Yeah,
I'm Helena
I was.
Blake. We met a few years ago. I don't
Yeah.
expect you to remember.
Yeah, I
you
do.
removed 2 criminal warlords from
I
power
do.
and persuaded me to retire. I'll never forget it.
What brings you to Omega?
What brings anyone to Omega? Opportunity, success, failure, all of the above. I find this place suits me.
I can bring it a certain air of civility, I suppose.
And now you're on Omega. Once a criminal, always a criminal, eh?
Oh no, Commander. I retired. I know better than to go back on my word with you. You convinced me to turn my life around. I'm a social worker now, believe it or not.
That seems like a hopeless job in a place like this.
Quite the opposite, actually. This place needs it more than most. Doing the good work in a place like this requires that one understand how things truly work, which
true.
makes me uniquely qualified.
It's true.
That's more noble than I expected.
Noble? No. It's just that someone came along a few years ago and made me see the error of my ways. You convinced me that I could use my contacts and skills for things other than smuggling and exploitation. I thank you for that.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're keeping out of trouble.
Thank you. This is all to your credit, Commander.
I have to go.
Of course. You must have more important things to do.
Yes, sure. Yes. Okay. Now, who's spelled this it?
Alliance military officials are having difficulty meeting hiring quotas, according to a new report. Since Eden Prime, an initial surge in patriotic enlistments was followed by a downturn.
Zika Padre. Oh. C'est pas tout à fait pareil. Allô? Oui. Thank you. Non, ben, veux-tu me dire? Tu sais qu'il y avait dans le verre.
Shepard, are you all right?
What's going on here?
You ought to be all right. Just take her easy. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk. And an hour later, he was puking blood.
Okay.
Duly noted. Let's get back to work.
Be careful out there.
Okay. Where are we? Quick enough. Ah, faut que j'aille là. No. Ah ouais, c'est là, je vais aller. Hop, c'est tout, toi. Pas beau.
Human. Tell Captain Gavon we not kill anyone today.
Who?
I don't know a Captain Gavorn. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gavon we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Vorcha.
Go away. Talk too much. Gavon's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to you.
No more talk. We know Gavon's tricks. We leave.
You won't be the playmate of the month.
Come to my store. It's
like the seedier towns. They're prettier. They value their light. They don't have god-awful neon everywhere, like Ilium or the Citadel. Just the light of people living, moving from place to place. Just enough to know people live there.
Oh, hello.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person, but you can't breathe a word of it to Herod.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvaged parts. You can see how that turned out. Herod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
A ticket on the station.
How much do you need to get off Omega?
I still need 1,000 credits to pay my way, but I couldn't let you do that. This is my mistake on my pilgrimage. It's my problem.
Ah ouais, mais non, gars.
Here you go. 1,000
Ah,
credits.
somebody.
Get out of here.
Thank you. With this, I can finally continue on my pilgrimage. I'm going to buy my ticket right now.
Yeah.
Thank you again.
Have fun. Have fun. Bon, puis qu'est-ce que t'as à vendre? Oh, il y a des affaires que je peux pas acheter. Tiens, qu'est-ce que ça dit, ça? Nada, oui. Bon, ben, j'ai plus de scène.
We can use this.
On reviendra. Pas tout à fait là, je voulais aller. Bon, là, je vais retourner dans le bar. J'ai quelque chose à régler. Ce qu'il est, le marron. Où est-ce qu'il est, le marron? Ouais, tantôt. Ah, t'es là, mon...
Do I know you?
Yeah.
No, no, humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the house. But you drank? You should be dead. Wait, you don't want me to...
Now, drink it.
No, you can't.
Drink it, or I'll blind you one eye at a time.
Même, tabarnak. Problem solved.
Bastard deserved what he got.
Woo! Shepard Shuffle. Yeah! Ok, on peut crisser notre camp. Ok, bye. C'est enough. Bye bye. So, how do we get the fuck out of here?
I got a mate and a ship. I only brought one of them with me to Omega.
I hope it's the ship. Okay, Aria. Where is she? Oh, there you are.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega.
Oh, nothing less.
But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Arya.
Simple enough. Oh, you peut-être une
I
coupe de
like
plus.
it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
So, what can I do for you?
So you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer, mind your own damn business.
Okay.
One scan and we're straight to business. People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Fine. Okay, I'm here for Morden.
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
Cool.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Thanks for the information.
Yes. Just try not to bring the plague back with you.
Thank you, Arya. I'll be back for the other one.
Don't look at me like that.
Ouh! Penses-tu que je te regarde, là? Je sais même pas qui qui parle, quand même. Là, y a personne qui a un commentaire à dire, hein? Non? Whoa!
Come on, let me in.
Encore?
Arya's expecting me. Ugh.
Ouais, mais c'est pas ton temps de dire la même affaire. Are you Gavin? You're the one.
Captain Gavorn, head of the Vorchet Task Force. Got something to report?
What's your job here exactly?
Keep the Vorcha in line. Keep them out of Aria's sight. That's about it.
There's an awful lot of Vorcha here. What are they planning?
Vorcha? Plan? They're a pestilence, nothing more. If they started planning, we'd all be in big trouble.
Okay.
I'll just be going.
Keep moving.
Thank you. Bah. Pas toi, là. C'est l'autre bord, hein? Oui.
Ari's expecting me.
Encore? Mon Dieu. Triste.
End is not. Humans are a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight. You, and you, human.
Si bon, à part un new, c'est pas grand chose. Un new, un new, un new, un new. Oh! Ah, okay. Hey,
Fighting is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out.
You can't keep me out. I live in there.
I'm doing you a favor, lady. If you go in, the guards will cut you down.
You can't do this. Everything I own is in that apartment.
I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Aria T'Loak calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
There's a Solarian named Mordin Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Mordin's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck. The area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Any idea where I can find Mordin's clinic?
Not a clue. What do you care? The place is quarantined, remember?
Tell me more about this plague.
It starts out as a cough, then you start coughing blood. And, well, then I shoot you. It affects multiple species. Turians, Solarians, Krogan, you name it. Only humans are immune. And Vorcha, if you count them. An airborne disease that takes down multiple races. Can't let that spread. Hence the quarantine.
Who are the Blue Suns?
Mercenary gang that runs the district. At least they used to. The guys are mostly Turian. I heard the plague hit them pretty hard. Now the whole district is up for grabs. I hear the Vorcha are making a move. Plague can't hurt them. Immune to disease. Just one more reason you don't want to go in there.
I didn't think diseases could cross species barriers. Turians and Solarians can't even eat the same food.
Right. Most people figure that it has to be synthetic. Somebody engineered it. And it either got loose, or they're testing it here. And seeing as how humans are immune to the plague and doing a fair bit of looting, a lot of people think humans made it.
Voyons.
Listen, you're stuck here till this quarantine's over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
Sorry.
We're all human. The plague won't affect us. Let's do it.
Oh. Yeah. This is a good time to take a break, guys. Yeah. We'll get in. No, Jacob. I won't tattoo me. I'm okay. Pourquoi que... Ok. Nope. Ça c'est correct. Cool. On save ça. On prend une petite pause, les amis. Je reviens dans pas long.